Yeah, we were on life support at halftime, and I really, I was appealing, trying to figure out, and finally the only thing I could say is, "You're not this bad." Like, I didn't know what else to say. I was like, "You're not this bad. I know you're not this bad. You've been working, and but you got to play with passion. I mean, something's got to change, and you got to play with passion." And they said, "We got you, coach." And I said, "Forget about me. Get yourselves." That's all I could say. Get yourselves. Do this for yourselves. Like, I don't care whether you got me or not. Get yourselves. Like, believe in yourselves. Like, change. And but I really didn't. I really, within 3 minutes of the third quarter, I said, "Oh my God, we're going to win this game." I saw a complete change, a complete attitude change, nobody cared whether their shot was going in. We weren't zombies. We were really zombies in that first half, just blank faced. And we were talking, we played with passion, and that's, whatever happens with this team this season, this moment right here of the lesson of just play harder than the other team and stay faithful and talk to each other, talk and find and hunt. And we just changed. And the junior class, who has had so much on them this year, what a great performance. And I don't want Taylor Mason to get forgotten about, because she was just spotting. We shrank our bench. I mean, our bench early in the first half came in and just a lot of turnovers and missed box outs, and we just couldn't have it. So we stayed with the veterans, and they were exhausted, but I knew Georgia Tech would be exhausted as well. And we just thought, let's be tougher. And Taylor was the one that really came through for us to rotate. We basically played with 6 in the second half.
Coach, did you change anything like strategy-wise at halftime, or is it more just like attitude mentality?
We really didn't. I mean, we had to press to win. We knew that. Their size, I mean, they were killing us with the offensive rebound. But you have to actually make a field goal in order to press. So we only had about 12 opportunities to press in the first half off of free throws or dead balls or whatever. And we couldn't, there was never like press, layup, press again. Like, there was never a consistency to it. And so as soon as the ball went in a little bit, you could see that our game plan came alive.
Endia, you tied the game at 44. What went through your mind?
What went through my mind is when I got the ball, I just decided to just raise up and knock it down. And it just went in.
It was a unbelievable. The pass was kind of a handoff.
Yeah.
I don't know. We had a 3 or a 2 called on that play, and so Endia was the streaker. She's got a great body, so she was streaking for the 2, and we had a 3 set up high that we messed up, and then we messed up the handoff a little bit. So Endia just made the play on her own.
Coach, can you talk about how important these two players have been to you, especially without Beatrice in the last?
Well, life gets kind of heavy when you're carrying a big load, and they've been carrying a big load, and I would throw Kelsey in there too. I mean, just a heavy load and Mykea and Kelsey are scoreless at halftime. Endia and Jameer at halftime are the only 2 players. Destiny was fighting, but Endia and Jameer were producing, and they were out there battling, and they were producing, and those two people, they'll do whatever Miami needs. I mean, Endia and Jameer are completely selfless. They will listen. They will try to do whatever they can for Miami. And they were really supportive. Like, I got after Mikey and Kelsey, they're just sitting there staring at me. And I said, no, we're not having that. I got after them, but I saw Indy and Jameer kind of support them and keep them faithful. And I thought that was a big thing for this team.
Mykea, heading into overtime, what were you sort of like telling yourself? Because you kind of took over in that overtime period. So what was going through your head?
Just stay faithful. I was kind of down, not able to score the first half, but my coaches and my teammates just told me, keep my head up, keep pushing. The next one's gonna fall. So that was my thought process going into overtime.
Mykea, can you tell me about that last crucial jump shot with a minute?
Yeah. Did you get fouled?
I did.
Mm-hmm.
I did.
Was a line drive.
It was no arc on it at all, but I wanted to get to the rack, but somehow I just shot it.
And then I think really what she did very well in the last kind of position that we had, where we called a play where we let the clock go down to 12, and then we ran a double screen for her, and the reads she made on that play. Because earlier in the game we called that same play, she didn't make those reads. The reads she made to get to that free throw line, that was very high level. I mean, it was. And that's what I love about Mikey, because she, in the first half, I said, what'd you see there? Like, you had it. And then she found it in the second half. And what a great clutch free throws, too. I'm happy for the kids. Like, I'm so happy for them because this has just been so much work, and they are playing so many minutes, and they're just staying faithful and showing up every day, and it hasn't been easy. And a game like this makes you just feel like, good for you, and good for you. I'm really happy for you guys.
Appreciate you, Coach.
Anything else?
Does anybody have any anything to say about the 3-second violation with 44 seconds left? The Georgia Tech 3-second violation. What went through your mind? The team was very excited.
I told my team, I said we got to lock down on defense, and we did, and she got caught standing in there. So
I have never seen a ball get stuck. Like, oh my God. Like, I've never seen that moment where it got stuck. And then everyone's like, well, we want time left on the clock. I said, no, we don't. It's their jump ball. Like, I wanted that thing to be stuck and the clock to run out when the .2. So I was scared the refs were going to give it .4. And then they would have had an opportunity to catch and shoot. But when it was .2, they had to tip it in. But I've never seen that in my life. In that moment. Never seen it. Never seen it. What a crazy game.